Welcome back to Bumper 200. And as you can see, we haven't got much further in the planning department. Early days in the fundraising, but we are gathering momentum. And it's just as well, because one of the three potential donor cars has already been sold. And the prices on the other ones have gone up. So keep those pounds, shillings and pence rolling in, as I feel we need to make a purchase very shortly. So seeing as this project is going to be in real time, I do appreciate any comments as we go along with crazy ideas that I have and better ideas that you have. For example, any ideas you have on a suitable motor, preferably air-cooled, don't mind whether it's 2-stroke or 4-stroke to be honest, that will fit in such a space and provide the vehicle with enough power to reach 125 miles an hour, with the appropriate gearing of course. And while I've penned it as a 3-wheeled vehicle, the same as Mr. Furs, I have no objection to 2 wheels at the back as well, because he's already proved that that's possible. But I am fairly keen on that 3-wheeled layout with the wheel at the back. It's been popular throughout history. It's been recreated by Morgan, just the same as they did years ago. And this is why I'm convinced that putting one wheel at the front is not a good idea. I mean, just look at the vehicles that historically have done this. Not world speed record worthy, I don't think. Anyway, let's just get back to logistics of the situation, especially for my English friends. Because here's the one we want, and that's where it is. And that is 2,000 miles away. Yes, indeed. Incomprehensible on a UK scale. So, now you see what we're up against. So, just the shipping's going to be 300 and something bucks minimum. Anyway, it would appear that this land speed record lark is a bit of a British thing. I guess we are potentially the most lunatic nation in the world. And it's my aim to join this illustrious list of names, such as obviously the first one that springs to mind is Sir Donald Campbell. Sadly died trying to break the water speed record, but held a number of land speed records during his time. None other than obviously Sir Malcolm Campbell, probably one of the best known. It would appear lunacy is hereditary. I blame my mother. There was also Henry Seagrave around the same time as the first Campbells. Other notable names are Richard Noble and Richard Hammond. No, he just crashed spectacularly, as I remember. And of course, Mr. Noble was one of the development crew, or probably the guy behind the whole thing, honestly. Thrust, which currently holds the ridiculous land speed record of 763 miles an hour, with the ex-RAF pilot Andy Green, who is also piloting the current Bloodhound project, and they hope to smash that record with 1,000 miles an hour. Yes, ludicrous. Anyway, enough of that historical twaddle. What progress is there to report? Well, not a lot, except I've got my coloured pencils out, as you can see. No, that's not true. I've been doing a lot of research online. And I have some good news. Yes, it would appear that a standard go-kart steering rack and pinion and everything else, including wheels and tyres, will potentially fit at the front of the vehicle. It's touch and go, and that's where we need your help, because we need the vehicle to be able to actually get some real measurements, and we need money for that. And so far we got enough for the deposit. So thanks to you all so far. That includes Messieurs Sandro Proietti from Bedfordshire, England, or Cambridgeshire is it? I forget now. Mr. Dennis Bailey from round about the same area. It's England, isn't it, right? Ryan Nichols, yes, my good buddy here in Sedona, and a mutual friend as well, Mr. Matthew Schneeberger, another nutcase. Of course, my good buddy David Molesworth has contributed, and just in from the UK, Mr. Tim Mills of Purple Helmet Motorcycles. Yes, I know, he's a nutcase too. Anyway, back to the progress and the research. none of these items are particularly expensive, which is good news for everyone. Yeah, so I reckon we can get the front end sorted out quite easily, even if there needs to be adjustments on tie rod ends and things like that to make them slightly shorter, get everything to fit. Depends what Guinness Book of Records come back with as far as the stipulation as to whether the wheels can poke outside the body but still within inside the bumper, or they have to be within the body. I don't think they really know themselves yet, because there's only one idiot that's done this before. Yes, that idiot that got the wheel layout back to front. That one. So, this bit's encouraging, at least. This bit, not so sure about. Yeah. Maybe he's not as stupid as he looks, that Furs guy. I think I need conversation with people who understand power to weight ratios, gearing, power to speed ratios. Yeah, you can see I know bugger all about the whole thing. So, if you have any ideas, please comment. I'd love to hear. We need to get this thing, which weighs approximately 250 pounds as is, let alone before we start putting motors and things in, to 125 miles an hour. What do we need? Do we need 100 brake horsepower? Do we need that kind of motor in there? Or is it all a question of gearing? Obviously, we will be adding lightness in the Colin Chapman Lotus formula. So yes, gone will be all those heavy protective rubber bumpers, Mr. Schneeberger. So I will no longer be saved from certain death by a strip of rubber. Don't think it's going to be very effective anyway. So if you're watching this video on GoFundMe and you haven't yet donated, for Christ's sake, hit the button and just give us 20 bucks. At least. And likewise, if you're on GoFundMe, watch this on YouTube and go and check out some of my other lunacy. If you just stumbled across this on YouTube because you were looking up lunacy, thank you for watching to this point in the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. There's plenty more where this came from. Of course, if you're a regular subscriber, thanks as always for watching. Appreciate the support all round. So yeah. Encourage others to watch my lunacy. More updates coming soon. Tune in again.